Alright everyone, welcome. This is Subnautica with Alex and
I
I.
can't see it.
Should we do the intro? Hold on, stop being a little monkey. Alright everyone, welcome. This is Subnautica with me and
Hi.
Alex.
Hi.
So this is just basically like underwater Minecraft.
Hi.
The average Alex was only 42 tunnels. Eesh.
Look, there's that stupid ship that exploded and fell into the ocean.
I don't know, it's my fucking problem to deal with.
Yeah, imagine how much oil this guy's gonna have to clean off of ducklings. This guy just jumps into the water. What if the water was like bad? If it like rotted your skin away or something?
They had already sent a ship here before, and they've also already analyzed it, so I would assume that they've already figured out like a faraway water sample or something. Hopefully they don't get
But
fucking...
how does this guy know where the hell he is though?
Oh, they know where they were being sent. They just didn't know that they'd fucking explode on the way here.
Oh, so they were coming here on purpose? Or
Yeah,
were they...
but then they blew up.
Oh, I thought they were flying over this planet and blew up and got caught in the atmosphere and like crashed.
They did not, but they did get blown up on purpose.
Okay, I thought
Not their
like,
purpose, but someone else. And then
I just thought this was like Castaway, that they just kind of showed up out of nowhere. So they were gonna come here to like, what? That was like a cruise. That was a cruise.
They were here to figure out what happened to the last ship they sent here. There are these things called phase gates, basically, and it's basically how they like travel so far and so quickly. It's basically like hyperspace, but it's like an actual like physical thing that you need, not like a hyperdrive. It's like a giant portal.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought this was like a cruise ship, and they were like partying it up, and then they exploderized over this planet and got sucked into its atmosphere like Pikmin.
No. Wait, no, didn't they go there on purpose in Pikmin? It just crashed unintentionally. I mean, do you crash?
I don't remember what happened in Pikmin. I just remember he got hit with with the asteroid and got bumped into an atmosphere and got sucked in.
There you go, now I have cave software. I'm gonna get some of these bastards.
In the third Pikmin, they explode on entry. They explode in the atmosphere.
Hi.
Oh, that was an ugly son of a bitch.
They are all ugly.
So wait, so they weren't like a cruise ship, they were a research team?
Yeah. There was only like 200 people on the ship.
So they were a research team sent here on purpose.
Yes. They were here to make a phase gate.
Okay. Well, that changes my outlook on this game. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I just,
It's fine. What you can do about it? Cry like the little baby you are.
Maybe.
Current favorite word.
I like
this. This idiot just fucking just touched like the little plasma thing on the cutter.
And what happened?
He burnt himself.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny too.
You know what? What's really silly that I told you that Nick does?
Oh yeah, his mom. Yep.
The audience didn't get to hear it.
Oh yeah, go ahead and tell.
Every time Nick refers to his mom, he doesn't say my mom. He just says mom. So he's like, yeah, mom made some sandwiches, so I'm gonna go eat them. So it makes me feel like I'm his brother, or I'm related to him in some form or way. So yeah, mom just made some food, so I'm gonna go eat it. Or like, mom just bought me some shoes. It just sounds like we have the same mom.
Like you have the same mom. Whew. Jeez, this is too easy.
In our last play of this, we did it live on Twitch. If you guys wanted to maybe catch some
nice
live
underwater goodness.
Yes. And we got up to the point where Andrew blew up the
little submarine. Yeah, I blew up my sea moth. I was an idiot.
There's a ship called the Sea Moth in this game, and Andrew exploded it because he's an idiot.
That's true. Very, very true.
Yeah, it said like,
don't go like beneath this.
And then,
like,
and
oh
then
no, I have plenty of health, and I was at like half health. I'm like, dude, your thing's about to explode. That's what Alex told me. I'm like, nah, I have plenty of health. I was like, wait, no, I don't
And
have
then it
enough
exploded.
It exploded.
So, what happened in, you know, real time was that, Andrew swam down in his little submarine. He drove it into this hole in the floor, and it said, the crush depth is 200, whatever. And then, like seconds after, it said you have now entered the maximum crush depth. And then Andrew went out, swam away, and since he's at like lower like pressure, he has like half the oxygen.
No, I'm at higher pressure, so I have half the oxygen.
Yeah, it's hot.
Like the Nimrod I am.
Yeah, he had half the oxygen, swam away, and then he drowned.
I didn't drown. Oh wait,
Yes,
did
you
I
did.
drown? Yes, I drowned.
You drowned first, and then when you went back to get your sea moth,
I couldn't
You
find my way
crashed it.
out, and I blew
couldn't
up.
find your way out, and you crashed it on the ceiling, and it exploded.
That is true.
Yeah,
But
you
not
crashed it
very-
on the ceiling of the cave.
That's not particularly how I remember. I remember you being ugly.
Pay
but-
attention to the game. We're on the sofa in the recording room right now. Andrew's over there in like he's playing with the keyboard on his lap, and he's not paying attention to the game. He's looking at me, and I said, Andrew, you're about to explode. And he's like, what are you, lost? And then Andrew said, yeah, homie, lost in your eyes.
That's very true. I was there too.
What do you think of the ocean, Andrew?
It fucking terrifies me. There's a lot of things I'm scared of. Space, the ocean, the dark, heights, being forgotten.
Chickens.
Chickens, yes, I am afraid of chickens. We can talk about this another day. Tune in for the next episode to figure out why the hell I'm afraid of chickens.
Or listen to the podcast.
Oh yeah.
So, why are you afraid of the ocean? Let's talk about that, because we're in this.
Acquired. Detecting increased local radiation levels.
Why do you fear the watery depth below,
Because
Andrew?
it's so massive and it can kill you immediately if I wanted to.
How?
Well, I mean, every 33 feet you go down, which is approximately 10.7 meters, aka 1 atmosphere. Alright, so let's go back to the idea of the barometer. So it's basically a long, weird tube, and what it does is when pressure increases, there was a long tube, right? And people were trying to pump water through it, but it wouldn't go higher than 10.7 meters. And that is exactly the amount of water required to create 1 atmosphere of pressure, which is essentially the amount of pressure that our atmosphere creates. And so it scares the hell out of me because, like, 33 feet is not a lot of distance.
Yeah, and it can blow out your lungs.
Precisely.
Have you seen the I don't know if there's like a horror movie or is in like a TV show where the guy, he turns on the pool filter into like pressures and it blows out the guy's lungs through his back?
Power plants.
What the hell are you talking about? What are you looking at on the internet?
I can't watch horror movies.
Neither can I.
I've been trying to, and there's a horror movie that I've been wanting to watch. I don't know what it's called, but it's like an alien abduction movie.
Is it called Alien?
No, there's an alien. It's an alien abduction movie, and like, I think everybody has a camera. They're like kids or like a family, and they're like in a barn.
Was
That-
it the
this
one
is
where
like
the
this-
dog dies at the end?
Yeah, the dog dies at the end.
Yeah, you
where,
were
like,
talking about that in our last stream, which you should watch at, the name of the stream, or the name of our Twitch channel will be displayed on these screens shortly.
No, I won't.
Yes,
You
it
gotta-
will.
I'm not gonna do that. The alien movie is like there's a camera stuck to the dog, and at the end of the movie, the last person's being abducted by aliens, and like the dog gets caught in the tractor beam, and then as the person gets into the person gets into the ship. The ship turns off the tractor beam and lets the dog fall to its death, and the last thing you see is like the dog in frame, like dying. Yeah, and then it's over. Which just the ending scene catches me the most, where the dog dies at the end.
What the hell is it called?
I have no idea what it's called. Andrew,
Correct.
So you have a day job.
Yeah,
as
what
well.
about it?
You work at Cane's, right?
Yes, sir. Sexy.
But my cousin drove by the one that you work at.
Yeah.
One day, okay, after work, me and my cousin, because my cousin and I, we live at the same house,
Mm-hmm.
and so, and we every morning we pass by the Raising Cane's that you work at.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Wow, look at all those cars. I bet everybody in there gets yelled at a lot. Is that true?"
Occasionally, it depends. Alright, so I think one day I got yelled at twice because I was in a position I was not too particularly good at. I'm not very good at handling drinks.
I thought that was your only position, that you handle drinks.
No, they've just put me there a lot, but I'm really good with handling customers most of the time. But once there was this customer, and I don't remember their name, so I didn't actually learn their name. Okay, so here's what happened, right? So I had a really long line running, right? And I had to like get as many people through as I could, right? And so this person had a surprisingly large order, and apparently a car full of people too. And so the lady, the guy was okay. So it was just a regular guy, probably around his like 20s, somewhere around there, right? And so his mother, what I can assume his mother, because he sounded like an older lady, like not old, but like maybe like 40s, around there, 40s, maybe her early 50s.
Yes.
And she started like she can't, because what I basically was saying, he every time, because I didn't realize his order was gonna be so big, but just about like around like a lot of his order, like after most of the stuff he asked about, I would ask, all right, is that gonna be all? But like I didn't say it in a rude tone. I made sure, because whenever I like say that, I always make sure to be like very polite about it, because I know like they can usually take that a wrong way, and so I was being very polite, right? I know how to handle people, despite what some people may say. I'm generally good with handling people. And so what was weird was that this lady, who was not in the driver's seat, mind you, she was not in the driver's seat at all. And what I would assume is like this guy was probably with his girlfriend too. They were probably with a bunch of people. This guy, like his mother, assumably, came up from like the back seat or from like the passenger seat. And she started scolding me and like going on a rant about how I shouldn't say, "Oh, is that all? Is that all? Is that all?" Because I was like, quote, rushing them, and I'm like, I didn't. Okay, I just apologized, right? Because
You should have just said, "I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm required to ask that."
I probably should have said that, but she probably would
Yeah,
have got the
you
manager.
moron.
Because the thing is, I had to figure out what to say, which would bring the least likelihood of them like asking to talk to the manager, right? Because I didn't want to have to deal with this, so I just apologized. I think that's what you're supposed to do. That's what they train you to do. You're just supposed to like say, like, oh, you're basically just supposed to apologize, even if it's not your fault.
I would suppose. No, suppose. I don't.
Because like the worst case, okay, because worst case scenario is really they just talk to the manager, and if like the worst case scenario is probably like your manager like gets mad because like something keeps happening over and over again. But this has never happened to me before. So the worst case scenario is like they talk to my manager says, just be careful next time. I'm like, all right, right. Worst case scenario, that's what happened.
Yeah.
And so what happening was kind of weird, because she just, well, nothing really happened. I just apologized, but she was really weird and rude about it, because like there were like at least 7 people like right behind them. Right, and I'm over here trying to get everybody through and all that.
Yeah, how busy was the day though? Because
it wasn't as busy as some days were, but it wasn't as non-busy as others. So it was like in the middle, towards like less busy, but it was also still busy. Because we get a lot of people going through the drive-thru every day.
Yeah. Well, usually when we'll drive by your place of work on our way to work, there's either a lot of cars or there's no one there.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. What's weird is usually around the times like when the shifts change, that's when it stops being so populated, which is nice. But sometimes it's the exact opposite, and it gets really fucking busy when shifts are supposed to change. And that's when it gets really hard, because you have to like figure out, alright, where the hell was what was this person doing? You have to like get back on their track. One day I got blisters on my feet because I had to like run around all day, starting from the beginning of my shift to the end of it, and I didn't get my break until like at least like 4 hours after I started, which is usually pretty late for me. But what was it? I had to get everything like running smoothly, right? because we had a bunch like the mobile orders, like there was too many. They were all acting weird. We never had any of them ready at the time they were supposed to be ready. So basically my job was to like make sure that not more than 10 people were in the restaurant, not more than 10 customers. So basically what I was working to do was making sure that only like 10 people were in there. So what I would do is I'd keep the people who had mobile orders outside, and then I'd have the people who wanted to order inside let them in. But it was really hard because like some people just kept going in while I was trying to grab orders for people.
Yeah.
And it was really
Do you get like orders for like game days?
game day.
Get,
Well,
like game. Do you get like that game day like pile up? That because I went to Wingstop the other day and those morons don't know what the hell they're doing, but at least their food's good. All of us were waiting outside. There's like maybe 30 people. Not
oh
even
yeah,
30,
so like with
maybe 50. No. Listen to this. There's like 50 people. Like literally in a tiny little like restaurant. There's like maybe 7 people in there, and there's like 50 orders. And those morons, like people keep like yelling at them because like they're doing a bad job. It's not even like you understand because you work at like a chicken place, like you know if you're at least doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're getting yelled at, that's shitty. But if you're actually fucking up and like getting orders wrong and just being bad at the job.
usually I don't cook, so I don't really have to deal with that.
No. But like, but you know how it feels, you know.
Yeah, I know
like,
it sucks sometimes.
Yeah, but it sucks even worse when you're doing good. But it's these guys were like they weren't half-assing it, but they were like just not being great at it. Like it felt like it wasn't their day, and it was such a really bad day for it not to be their day because there's like 50 orders, people yelling at them. Like people standing outside. They weren't, and they were trying to get it under control, but they were doing it so bad.
Yeah, I guess that.
And our order was done, and they didn't even call us. They just kind of left it there to sit and get cold for like maybe more than an hour for us standing outside because no one called us. No, they're like they didn't even say our names or anything. Yeah, but do you get like the football game day orders?
Well, I don't think we've really had. Well, at least on the days that I've worked, I don't really work on the days there's like really football games. I think once when there was like a St. Louis game. But other than that, I never really had like I was never really working on like during a game day. Like, a lot of people don't really go there for like game days because usually.
Yeah, exactly. Do people eat canes for like football?
I mean, I've done it for birthday. I've had it for birthdays and stuff.
Me too. I had it for a birthday, but like for football, do people
not really. People usually either have wings, pizza,
exactly, because like I guess because like the thing was like I'm trying to like simulate it with wings. Like, would people replace canes with wings?
I could see that happening. I think the thing about wings is they're kind of like already like an established party food.
Exactly.
Because with wings, like they have because like sure, chicken fingers are a lot easier, right? Like you don't have to bite around a bone or anything, but like they're also a little more versatile. I honestly couldn't see that. Like I could not see wings being replaced by that. Honestly.
Not replaced, but like substituted.
Not really. I still couldn't see it. Like I think wings like have their own little special thing.
Yeah. Okay. I see your point.
Oh, those are leviathans. Those they're called reefbacks. They're very cute. Like.
Oh, this one doesn't have anything on its back.
No, because it's a baby.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's so tiny. Another thing you're afraid of is space. Why?
Vast emptiness, and then like if one thing malfunctions, you could either like go up in a bunch of flames, or you could like get your lungs sucked out from you, and that just doesn't sound like a very enticing offer. And earlier I had actually saw I had seen like a thing that was like, what would you rather do? Live in a deep sea? Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Would you rather like live in like a deep sea like a deep sea submarine or a space research station? I was like, I couldn't tell, like I couldn't like think of what I couldn't like answer it because like both of those ideas scare me.
They're basically the same if you think about it.
Yeah, you can't leave. Assumably cramped living spaces.
So I had an idea for a movie, but it's really stupid.
What is it?
They catch these like monster creatures, right?
Yeah.
Here on Earth, there's like they catch
bugs.
like a ghost or something. Like just imagine SCPs, right? Just like that. So they catch these SCPs somehow, and they blast them into space. So we don't have to, you know, worry about them down here on Earth anymore. We're just getting rid of them. And then somehow they become unleashed on a poor little space station with these guys in it. If you think about like space, you don't really think about ghosts. You think about like aliens and like monsters and shit. Like aliens are like being stranded, getting sucked out, asteroids, whatever. You don't really think about getting like attacked by like not zombies, but like ghosts and like paranormal creatures, right?
No, not really. What if like you had so little sex in your life that someone just called you a power cell?
What do you mean?
Like, you know incels, right?
Yeah.
And have you ever heard of like have you ever heard of like the phrase, it was like it was a phrase, I don't think I made it up, but I remember coming up with it on my own, and someone told me that I wasn't original, and I called someone a turbo virgin.
But now it's what, a power cell?
Yeah, what if someone called you a power cell?
I would laugh. Run away, there's a bombazoid.
Ah! Oh, these motherfuckers. It was like
Kill them!
You know that the average Alex can consume up to 400 pounds of foliage in 15 seconds.
What is foliage?
Plants.
Probably. I like broccoli. So why did people wanted to research this planet for?
What was it? Originally they just sent someone here because, it's kind of just like easy, ocean planet you want to explore. Actually, so remember how you told me, alright, so, later in this game they explained that there's like a unit of currency like back in like where you're from called the credits, and Alex brought up how like, yeah, he brought up how he doesn't like how like every thing has like, the currency units like credits, right?
Yeah, everything that's space has credits.
You want to know what the name of the government in this game is? It's
Republic?
No, it's the Federation.
Oh my god, I'm going to kill whoever made this game.
Yeah. It's
You
no...
unoriginal skis bag.
So they basically sent people here to worship or to research the planet and worship it.
Worship or warship?
To research it.
Why do you say warship?
I don't know, I'm bad at talking. Anyway, so they basically sent some people to do that, but something shot them down. They crashed, and so basically the reason we were sent here is to create a phase gate, which is basically like the rough equivalent of like teleportation, like hyperspace, stuff like that.
They have that in Transformers. It's called a space bridge.
Is it not?
It's called a space bridge, which is even cooler. It's like a teleporter ring. It's like a sonic ring that you go into and you come out somewhere else.
Basically, we're sent here to construct a portal. There's only like 200 people on the ship. Surprisingly, how big it is. It was either 200 or 2,000. I don't remember. It's probably closer to 2,000, but I'm probably just stupid.
Isn't there like a thing where like that moon on the other like that you can see in the sky?
Mm-hmm.
That like red planet, there's like it's only land because all the water came over here.
I don't think that's how planet formations work, but who knows?
But no, I thought that was like a thing that like all the water from there came to here.
I wouldn't know, actually.
I remember that being a thing that like.
Well,
Hey, this is where you exploded the last time.
I will never consider anyone smart until they tell me the difference between stalactite and stalagmites.
The ones are on the top are the top ones, and the ones on the bottom
Well,
are
yeah,
the
but do you know the name of which?
Stalagmite is the ones on the floor.
Really?
It's like, cause they form by like the minerals in the water
Yes.
when they drip from the ceiling to the bottom.
Drip.
You're dying of thirst. Drink something, man.
Do I have water?
You can die from that, right?
There it is! No, that's not it. But
Can
it's
you
down
die?
here somewhere.
Can you die from not drinking water?
I think you can take damage, but I don't think you die directly from it. Possible. But it's not something I'd worry too much about. Don't worry your pretty little face off.
Thank you.
Eat some of the food, but then like they put like some gray slop on your tray and all the nutrition no taste.
I would throw it at someone. Or if they put like slop on my plate, I think I would throw it and see if it's stuck to the ceiling. Like how we used to do like a long time ago?
How we used to? I never did that. I never threw shit at people.
I remember I threw something and it got stuck to one of the stupid bottle caps they called umbrellas.
Alright, yeah. I miss the old umbrellas. I have no idea why they changed them.
It was probably cheaper. Or
Why would you? It would probably would not be cheaper to like buy a bunch of new shitty umbrellas and toss out the old ones.
The thing was that, thinking back on it now, those were like fiberglass and stuff. So, I don't know. I think it like matched the stupid aesthetic of the school that they were trying to go for.
Aesthetic over function is a really stupid thing.
So what do you think about the water that turns green?
It makes me uncomfortable.
Why does it make you uncomfortable?
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor.
Oh, so you're gonna die before it explodes?
Yep.
Minus 10.
That's so shitty.
8, 7, 6.
Hi, Dad.
5.
Wanna see it?
This is Avery Quinn, trading ship Sunbeam. Aurora, do you read? Over? Nothing but vacuum. These Altera ships. They run low on engine grease, send an SOS. Help? They don't pick up.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a
Can
week.
this guy like shut up?
I should probably watch where I'm going.
Credits will do fine.
No, they won't.
Credits will do fine.
No.
I don't get how people didn't make that joke like Pizza the Hut or like what's it called, Fat Bastard before. Those are just like things that should have been done already.
Well, they weren't, and you're stupid. Alex, tell me one of your funny little anecdotes. That's all you're really good for.
One time I walked into a McDonald's drive-thru and almost got ran over.
You walked into the drive-thru itself.
Yeah.
Stupid. Ugly.
I was crossing the street and I thought I got like into
New creature discovered.
like a safe part of the street, but I was like on the drive-thru of a McDonald's and I almost got hit by a car.
I need more quartz and I need
This
lead.
wasn't recent. This wasn't recent. This was when I was smaller. One time I was at the swap meet and I was drinking a drink and I was a fat boy, so instead of throwing it away, I just chugged it, and then what just happened?
I hit a rock because I was my other arm was occupied.
I drank it all and then I ran into the street and almost got hit by a car. My hands were literally on the hood of the car. I remember it was like white. It was a white car. It was like an expensive like looking car. My hands were like on the hood of the car.
I'll take in my bloodstream right now.
Your Seamoth is taking pretty bad damage.
I can repair it anytime.
So you could have repaired it before it exploded.
Yeah, I don't think I had my repair till the time.
You're an idiot. I had a really weird dream last night. That I worked in the Flintstones quarry. It was like a Flintstones quarry, but like Mount Rushmore, Jurassic Park at the same time.
Alright.
And then there was a mall, and I got to hang out with this girl that I forgot their name. The thing was that it was like one of those people that you knew a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I've been getting a lot of dreams about people I used to know.
Visually unpleasing, not visually gross, but at the same time, and not but at the same
Do you
time, and at
sense
the
like
same time.
I don't know if this is me, but do you sense like a slight Dutch angle? Does everything look like
What?
askew to you? Like everything looks askew, man. Like it's not.
Yeah, everything looks strange, and it's kind of making me feel gross. Well, now it kind of looks different.
All right, let's progress the plot.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again.
They're gonna come
We're
get
now
us.
en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR, and I blew it.
What was that?
Oh no, he's gonna come get us, but he's really nervous because he's bad at driving. Can I be Big Spoon tonight?
Huh?
Can I be Big Spoon tonight? Thank you. I think I got a thermal blade already, which is nice. Which basically
What is
means
the
like,
thermal blade?
but basically what it does is like when I kill an animal, it automatically like clicks it for me. Get over here, bastard.
Those things are cute. What's your favorite sea animal, Andrew?
In this game or in general?
In general.
I like squids. Squids are pretty cool.
Squids are freaking tasty.
But no, I don't eat seafood.
Why? Are you allergic?
It makes me feel gross. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell.
The only seafood I like is grilled seafood. Not grilled, deep fried, which is awesome. It smells different than regular seafood, and it tastes different than regular seafood.
I'll have to try it next time then, maybe.
Yeah,
There you go, sample.
like calamaris, octopus rings, fried shrimps.
This water is non-vegetarian, apparently.
What do you mean non-vegetarian?
Because they use I'm using an animal to filter it. Alright, there you go. So now I have a rebreather.
I mean, is there consequences to that? What
No, nothing that I can tell, apparently.
uncomfortable green
Those
water?
guys make me very uncomfortable, the reefbacks. They, even their sound. Like, I know they're just supposed to sound like whales, but it makes me very,
What sound do
very
they make?
uncomfortable. They sound like whales.
Make a sound. Make a reefback sound.
It's my best sound.
That's your reefback impression?
Yes.
And did you hear that?
Gosh, I remember that meme. It's like the bald Asian guy. Like, shoo hua piao piao. I always thought it was super nice.
Xiao. Andrew, wait, Andrew, but do you hear that though? Look up. What'd you do if one said your name?
Probably try and say hello. Hey, what's up? Hello. You're stupid and you're ugly. And I don't like you because you scare me. I'm looking for a small building called, it's basically a habitat. I'm looking for a habitat that's broken. I should not go down there. But
Well,
that
what was
does
the
make
thing-
making a base down here more convenient.
Because of the power.
Yes. Fuck, I'm almost out of battery.
Just make it back to the to your sea moth, and then we'll call it an episode.
I might not be able to, seeing as my shit's almost out of power. Alright, so that's my music. Alright, so I know what I have to do.
Make it back to the sea moth, and then it's the end of the episode, Andrew.
Oh fuck, there it is. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Fuck, that's gonna make my life annoying. I'm gonna get this room. What? The fuck? Oh my god, man. This game is fucking broken.
Try to not be stupid, Andrew.
That's impossible.
Would you live in like a Futurama New York?
Sometimes.
How would you feel if all of this right now, like, you hit that fish, how would you feel if all of us right now, like, that you're seeing, like, the surface of the world, in, like, a few years from now, they built over it?
Yeah.
So all of this becomes underground.
I'll probably become a mutant.
You wouldn't live on the surface?
Oh man.
But how would you feel about that, though, that all of this is gone now?
Existential despair. That's what I get for eating.
That all of this is underground. How would that even work? So is there like, so do you think the sea levels rose and that's why they stilted everything, or is there like it would be really strange if they like put wheels on the bottom of it, of like the stilty things, and as the earth rotated the like wheels spun and we didn't move at all.
I mean, the Earth rotates at like how fast? A couple 1,000 miles per hour.
So,
Very deadly.
but like the thing I don't get about it is that like, what does that do? Does that mean like New York is like really high above the ground because old New York is under it?
That's a good point.
Huh?
That's a good point. No, because remember, New York was also leveled.
Oh, that's right. New York was leveled by the UFOs.
Weren't they just Swedish?
What?
Weren't they just Swedish? Wasn't that like a plot point?
The what?
The people who fucking leveled New York.
No, they were Benders. Yeah. There's an episode where Bender goes back in time with the time travel code that's on Fry's ass, and
Alright.
he gets an army of himself and he destroys New York.
So first we need silver and we need gold. I see silver, I see gold, I see Alex's underpants.
Mom. I see your mom. Oh,
Actually no, I think I just need table
I
cloth.
see silver.
So we
I
just
see
need 2
gold,
silver.
I see Andrew who's really old.
Alright, that was easy.
Uh,
What would you do if I got you a that was easy button?
I think I would actually accidentally smash it. You know what's really stupid that I don't like
Yeah.
that teachers do sometimes? That's really weird. But teachers will have that was easy button,
Is designed to construct
and
habitats.
then they'll be like, oh, you did it right. Here, come up in front of the class, and you get to press the that was easy button. Did you ever have a teacher like that?
No.
Are you kidding me?
Never even seen one of those in real life. The only reason I knew they existed was because of Smosh.
Oh my God, are they like? Is someone actually doing work in the like construction outside, or is that my neighbors who get more shit done than the people we paid to do this apartment? But like I had a lot of teachers who would have that button. They would be like, you solved the question correctly, or like you did a good job, and like your reward or the enticement for doing it right was to go up in front of the class no matter where your seat is and press the that was easy button. Isn't that complete and utter bullshit?
I think that's racist.
You're so dumb. Stop. Well, the last time you picked up salvage, you would just throw it on the floor. What would you do if instead of the cat suit in Mario, it was a monkey suit?
Oh, I immediately buy a Switch just to get back in. Use that classic electronet wit.
I don't like oranges.
Or not.
So growing up, my grandma, like basically like, secondhand parented my parents parenting me, and she wouldn't let them feed me certain things, and that's how I became extremely picky, because I wasn't, as like a small child, I wasn't allowed to eat certain things, because my grandma told my parents I wasn't allowed to. So I never grew up eating oranges, and a lot of other things I never ate it, and so now I don't eat a lot of things, so I'm trying to eat a lot of things, which is really weird. But I just don't like oranges. It bugs me how things aren't symmetrical. Yeah, I thought I said that. Aren't they in the mushroom forest?
Yeah. Take it back.
Well, you're dumb and your breath smells.
Take it back.
No.
Alright, what's funnier? What's funnier? What's funnier? Alright, tell me now. Anything that Amy Schumer has ever said, or a yellow dog with some text.
A yellow dog with some text. I don't think Amy Schumer has ever said anything remotely funny.
True.
Or I don't think she's ever said anything that resembles comedy ever. Are you still underwater?
No. I don't know why the blade does that.
I guess it's just lazy.
Alright, well everybody, now we have a little home.
Nothing.
You missed the
Alright,
entire destruction of the Death Star. The reveal that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father.
Oh my god, imagine missing the Death Star exploding because you were taking a shit or something. I recently rewatched the Coco the gorilla meets her favorite celebrity.
Who's
Which one is that one?
Robin Williams?
No, it's Mr. Rogers.
Which video is that? Like, I don't think I've seen that.
I just said the title.
I mean like what happens in it. Sorry.
Oh, So it's supposed to be really cute and stuff, but it's kind of silly because she just makes Mr. Rogers fondle her.
Hold on.
It's just a silly gorilla like grabbing and like touching her favorite guy because she's so happy. But it's just super weird to look because she's like grabbing his hands and putting it on her and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Yeah, but I mean, like, what do you do in that situation?
I mean, if you okay, because normally if if it was a fan, you could just like punch them or something and get away. But like, we're talking about a gorilla here. Those things weigh at least like 900 pounds, 600 pounds.
yeah, you're not gonna get away from a gorilla.
This thing can like bite your nose off. Like, there's not much you can do. You just kind of like, oh hi.
This guy's got what's that disease that makes you lose your shit? Malaria? What is malaria? It's like where you're like dizzy all the time.
Vertigo?
Isn't
yeah,
vertigo?
And I'm here too.
Oh, what? A little nick has grown onto the side of the ship as a little barnacle.
A patch of lichen that's like growing through the cracks in the wall.
Damn it.
The sub.
The sublextronaut or something like that. So right now there's a little crack on the side of the hull and there's a little nick fungus growing.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. You're gross. You're like.
I know. Yeah, I'm a disgusting little creature. How did I come into existence?
What?
Did she just?
How did you die so
Ow!
bad?
I love how
Your brain like.
I love
Why did your brain like just entirely shut off there?
He got
Jesus.
caught in a brap so foul he drowned.
It's like those fish at the bottom of the ocean that go into like brine pools and they just die. They get like. Have you not seen that?
No.
Okay, so like all the way at the bottom of the ocean, there's like these pools of just like pure salt. It's like far saltier than the water above it, and it collects in these little like bowl things. And fish will try to get in there to get other fish that went in there and died, and they'll basically go into like toxic shock because they're inhaling pure salt. It's really messed up. That's what happened to Andrew right now. They kind of do get cooked alive. It's really messed up.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Actually, yeah, it is kind of hilarious.
What would you do if at the beach you saw a little brine shrimp come out of the sand and go awooga?
Like half a centimeter brine shrimp.
Yes. He comes out of the sand and like right under your microscope goggles. Well, what's that thing called? Like a magnifying glass?
Magnifying glass.
It like shows up right under your like magnifying glass and goes awooga, babe ahoy.
That's
how
me
would you
when I see a
feel?
hot babe.
That was me laughing in the background.
How would you?
I would get my
How would you
magnifying.
feel if
I'll
you're getting-
point the magnifying glass at the sun and start like boiling it alive.
But if you're getting like what's it called? Catcalled? Is that what it's called? When, like
Catcalled, yeah.
Yeah, by a microscopic brine sea monkey.
How do you even respond to that?
Yeah, he's getting fried
Yeah,
alive if he does that.
But my dad confused this like worker at the thrift store to give us like an extremely accidental discount. So they at the thrift store they had this like machine that you sit on and you go upside down and it like cracks your back, right?
What?
You know what machine I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
I think I've seen machines like those, but I don't think I've ever seen one that like flips you upside down. But
And,
yeah, go on.
The retail price was like, sorry, I'm very burpy right now. The retail price was like 110, but they were like, we don't want this thing anymore. You can have it for 35 bucks. And so my grandma gave my dad a coupon for 25% off, and the lady was having such a hard time putting in the coupon. You ran over that. She was having such a hard time putting in the coupon that she just brought the price down to 26, and then put the coupon in, and
Oh
it
my
brought it, and then it brought it down to like $22.
Christ, people get fired like over doing that. Good goddamn. I mean, good thing it wasn't like a $3,000 piece of hardware or something. It was just a weird back cracker.
Yeah, it was like something they didn't want anymore. They were just trying to get rid of it anyway. So I guess it was,
older than we are.
There. They probably gave her a crisp $20 bill and a high five.
This little slip one under the desk. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I am out of power.
He doesn't know that you did the classic blunder in the book and killed yourself like 3 times in a row.
What did you do?
Oh wait, no wait, Andrew, tell
I
tell
don't
them
remember where the
story.
ship is.
Oh, it's gonna happen again.
Did you lose the ship and then drown down here?
No, we'll be fine.
No, okay. So Andrew, the first thing that the first blunder that Andrew did was that he brought the moon pool. No, he didn't. He brought the sea moth down here, swam off, lost it, drowned. Then he came back, brought the sea moth into crush depth, crashed it into the ceiling, and it exploded. And then he drowned.
It's just because I'm just too good at games, man. Like,
Yeah, guys, I'm so good. I'm so great at video games that I fuck up on accident. I mean on purpose. It's how it works.
He's doing it for the bet.
Nick,
Yep.
Nick, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to do the Morshoe right now. Lamp oil.
Oil?
Rope.
Bombs?
You want it?
it?
It's yours.
It's yours, my friend.
As
As long as you have enough rubies.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Link.
We can't.
I can't give credit.
Come
Come
back.
back when you're a little richer. Fuck. That sucked. That was a terrible bit.
Good morning,
that
mother.
thing that you posted on Instagram about like the Krusty Krab. I mean, something died on the seafloor and then it got fucking mauled.
oh
What?
yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, the
Radiation. I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's all the isopods that are like eating a fish. Yeah.
That woke me up. That woke me up at that time because I left my phone on. I was asleep. I felt I was animating the soul slots,
By the way,
and
oh god, soul slots.
Actually,
That was
you
a
know
really
what,
good
Dave?
animation,
that
by the
reminds
way.
me. Let me tell you something. There is nothing that David and I find funnier than like low frame videos of people doing things, like large groups of people doing things, to the song of or to the King of the Hill soundtrack. Have you seen that one where like everybody's like clearing out like the toilet paper section and it's to the
Yeah, I guess I
oh
have.
yeah, that's
That was like really early on in the the new world.
it. So the new not some of the Republic. This is the Empire because Corona's a crown and it's wearing it over.
King K Corona.
King K Corona Kong.
That sucked.
Wow. Who do
Scary.
you think's gonna win not Donkey Kong and King Kong versus Gorilla? I mean, damn it!
I mean, I like to there's this theory, or not really a theory, but like I subscribe to the idea that they're just not gonna have a winner and it's just gonna be like a weird tie thing. Cause like think about it, like when it comes to like Hollywood films, what are you gonna do? Because like these are two like really big properties. So if you just like if one gets absolutely annihilated, like what are you gonna do? So I mean, yeah, I don't think that there's really gonna be like a one winner in the film or whatever, just because
King Ghidorah.
I think that's like too complex of a theme for Hollywood. I don't know.
What happened?
I'm saying that I don't think there actually is going to be like a win. I think it's going to be a tie.
His name is
in the
Reginald.
His
film.
name is Reginald.
Or it's going to be like they're both like horrifically beaten and they're just going to
So
like,
wait,
walk
Nick,
off.
I want you to think of this. This is my
Yeah.
idea.
Who do you think would win? Let's say if this wasn't like let's say this
Like
was
realistically,
If this was realistically a fight, who do you think would win?
I think it would be Godzilla. He's a fire in his laser, dude. How can he not win?
They scaled down Godzilla by I don't know how much. They scaled up Kong by like 200 feet, and then they gave Kong a tomahawk made out of one of his scales.
I heard of that. Yeah, I was hearing people complaining how that would have been really fucking cool if they didn't reveal that like immediately. Like imagine being in a theater and you saw that. You would shit your pants. Yeah, it's like when a movie tells the funniest jokes in the trailer.
Oh, you know what? I don't remember what movie it was. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. There was a movie I saw. Everything that it was in like the 15 minutes of like trailer that they released was like the entire like first 15 minutes of like the actual like movie. I'm trying to remember. I think it might have been like an animation or comedy.
But wait, listen to my theory right now. So in the trailer, there were some scenes that looked like Mecha Godzilla. There was like stuff going on that looked like like a third party was going to go on. So I think
Oh.
that because like in some of the scenes you can see like it looks like a UFO, but it's definitely not like space aliens from outer Mars or some shit. Because like, but so it looks like Godzilla, like, and he's got like but like flashing lights. He looks like he's just Mecha Godzilla, right? Robo Godzilla.
So Robert.
And
So you're saying?
so my theory is that Godzilla and King Kong are just gonna beat the absolute shit out of each other, and then some organization is gonna be like, this is our chance to annihilate them both at the same time. Fucking unleash Mecha Godzilla, and then King Kong and Godzilla are gonna have to team up to beat the shit out of Robozoid.
Oh
Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah, it's a lot more satisfying than them just being like bruised and beaten and just be like, okay, I leave now.
I remember the movie. Shut up. The movie was sold. Okay, if you watch like the 15 minutes of movie worth of like in the trailers, like that they. So basically, if you watch all of the trailers, you're basically watching the entire like first 15 minutes of the actual movie. Like it's all there. Like I counted. And I could not account for a single scene in the first 15 minutes of the movie that was not in a trailer.
Now, I'm really interested in what that movie is, because that sounds very stupid.
I mean, it's a movie.
I mean, yeah, like, it is... I don't think that necessarily is gonna, like, ruin the film, but at the same time, it's like... It's really weird.
The original.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm talking about the movie Soul.
I haven't seen it. I was told that it was, like, alright, but I never really got around to seeing it just because.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you've never seen Coco, you gotta watch it.
I've seen Go-Go.
Dude, that movie makes me cry.
I like it. It's pretty good.
My dad cried at Coco.
I think the first time I saw it, it was like at a weird drive-through theater in the before times.
I almost cried at Beauty and the Beast yesterday.
Oh.
Because the scene where they all die at the scene where the rose dies, and all the objects are they turn into the objects.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see they're like them turning into the objects, and like you see their like kind of faces fade away, and they're all saying goodbye to each other. It just hit me right in the heart, and I was like, but the only I remember that I told you guys that the only movie I've ever cried at was I almost said How to Train Your Mother. But it's Mars Needs Moms.
Really?
That was so bad.
Mars Needs Moms, really?
I cried at Mars Needs Moms when the mom takes off her helmet and gives it to the boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I could see there's decent emotional weight there.
All of it happened because the kid didn't want to take out the fucking garbage like a dick.
Yeah, and then you remember that.
And then I'm like, I will be good to my mommy so she doesn't get taken by Martians and put in a dumpster. Wait, not they put the mom's in a robot.
Yeah.
And then the fat guy gets a freaky sweet alien babezoid.
Yeah. Fat guy who's he's stuck in the 70s or 80s or whatever.
Yeah, and he was playing like Galaga, like in the beginning of the movie. He was like fucking, and like he's like in his like garbage heap. He's like Redditor neckbeard man, and he just bought some GameStop stocks, and then he's like playing Galaga, and then the freaky sweet alien babe discovers it. And I'm like, whoa, you're from Earth? Like seriously? Like let me try that. What is that, Pong?
Oh, that's not good.
I honestly,
Nick, what did you do?
I liked him as a kid. Oh,
Nick, what happened?
Sorry, I ate at the power supply. I drank all the lithium in the batteries.
Nick's little Nick's moldiness is growing into our fuse box.
I'm growing rapidly. You got to get out of here before the whole thing fails.
No, we're gonna scrape you off the side of the wall and put you in a jar. Hold up. Okay. Okay. So we put you in a little fish tank. Now, and we're gonna. Yeah. How does it feel?
Sometimes I wonder if you guys are actually
cold.
Like, sane.
Huh?
Sometimes I wonder if you guys are like actually sane.
Yeah. So Nick, how do you like your little fish tank abode now? I put a little SpongeBob pineapple in there for you.
It's cold. It's cramped. It smells like the goldfish, little like goldfish ping pong games at the carnival. It's horrible in here.
Okay, I'll go to
Perfect.
PetSmart. And I'll go to PetSmart and buy you a little fish tank filter for you.
Hey, Nick, I have a question.
Alright, I'm good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, it was not even a question. I'll just tell you the whole story, and it's kind of like an interesting story in itself. Okay, because like I don't like killing worms, right? Whenever it rains, like whenever I'm at whenever I would be at like school, whenever it would rain, I would look down, I'd see, oh, there's all these worms everywhere, and everybody's just stepping on them. So I'd try to like save as many worms as I could, and, like put them
I do too.
in like the dirt, but like not the parts of the dirt that were already filled with water, because I know like that's a bad idea to like put them in like water filled like dirt. But you know, I still felt really bad, so you know, I'd put them in like kind of like drier dirt so they could, you know, survive another day. And so I feel really bad. Like I hate killing worms, right? They're just like really cute to me, even though I'm not totally sure how they eat. But
They just like they have a weird little tiny hole on their face, and they just kind of
Don't
eat
we all?
dirt.
don't we all
Like,
have
eat-
tiny weird holes on our face?
Save the worm initiative in the middle of the blazing Californian summer.
Oh, it's not even, dude. It's freezing. What happened? We live in
Ooh.
California, and it's like raining every day for the past month.
I mean, I guess to be honest, I haven't left my room in like 3 weeks, so I don't know
Look,
what the
I'm,
fuck is
I'm
going
just
on
saying.
outside.
I'm
Also-
just saying.
I just know that Wall Street is exploding. All right.
Wall Street fell apart. Like, yeah, again.
Yeah, I heard it was like because of some kind of wolf or something. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the movie.
I heard that in the news too.
Yeah, I think there was like a werewolf or something.
Werewolves. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right. Like a werewolf
Yeah,
or
Anyway,
something.
guys, look, I'm proposing a new theory.
A werewolf traveling along Wall Street.
Either that, or it was like a furry or something that went.
I wish the Wolf of Wall Street was about a furry.
We should do that.
It's like a really rich furry getting a bunch of commissions. Like $3,000 commissions a day.
Oh my god. Wall Street is not even that grand. It's not even like a grand wall.
No,
Why can't we just knock it over? Move it.
move it elsewhere. The epic Wallzors of Wall Street.
Look, I'm just saying. When they tell you not to drink seawater, that's big fresh water using propaganda against you.
Yeah.
Never force them to stop drinking.
If you drink enough seawater, right? Because seawater is not 100% water, right? It's not even 100% salt, right? It's not 50%.
It's 10% fish crap.
That's true.
14% lithium. maybe like 30%. How you call it? Aluminum. Lots of heavy metals in there. Lead, mercury. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think only 10% of the ocean is water now. That I
Yeah.
think
What
about
if
it.
it's like 10% mermaids?
If you drink enough salt water, eventually you're gonna have all the water you need.
That's true. I don't know if that's sound logic, but that's true.
Of course it's sound logic. I heard it. But did I tell you guys that one time I went surfing with my cousin and I wiped out so bad that like I drank like sand and seawater and I ate.
So you ate a bunch of sand?
So I wiped out and before hitting before shredding some waves.
See that?
Yeah. But before I went surfing with my cousin Lucy, I ate a bag of hot Cheetos and I threw it all up and it looked like I was dying on the ocean floor.
Oh no.
So like I washed up with my board on the sand and I just threw up.
Look,
I
Nick,
just
Nick,
threw up.
look.
Immediately like herked up, just like pure like red.
It looked like I ruptured every intestine in my body and threw them up.
That would be so scary. Like, imagine being
It was like
some
coming out of my
dude on
nose
this.
and everything too.
Yeah, imagine being some like dude just on the beach, and you see this kid fucking wash up on the beach like a marooned sailor, and they just start like puking blood.
I was in like a rut the other day. I did nothing but eat a jar of cashews and drink a giant bottle of pomegranate juice for the entire day. I did nothing but do that.
Jeez.
That must have been really
Man,
That's been more
only-
days than not for me lately. Jeez.
If only you could see me just being there, like existing, eating nothing but cashews and drinking pomegranate juice.
I wish I could just watch you hork it down, but I have a job.
Honestly,
I have
that's
such a problem.
that's probably healthier than like a lot of what people are normally eating just on a daily basis. Just nuts and fruit juice. Oh,
Run away, 9/11.
don't get blown up.
People
love
should
that.
stop. People should stop being like babies over 9/11. That was like 100 years ago.
It was like 200 years ago, man.
I was born the day after, and every time I celebrate my birthday, everyone gets mad at me
Why? Why would they get mad at you?
because they think I'm celebrating the explosion of towers.
That's not real. They don't get mad at you. You're fucking bullshit.
No, it happened. It happened to me once in history class.
One. Okay. Fair.
Oh wait, I think I remember you told us that story.
Please tell me, because I don't think I've heard this.
So our teacher was a bitch.
As they do.
No, she was like a crazy.
Wait, wasn't it
crazy but I hate it when really shitty influencers use Captain Dickhead, and they're like, wow, it's the funniest thing ever. Glad I thought of it.
What's his name? Ah, never mind. I don't think I should talk about this. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like one of like these really famous like comic like makers. Like they took some movie company like took the entire. Basically, they like made his comic into a trailer, and then they made the movie, and then they got a bunch of awards, and it was only after that when they like started contacting him about it to like help promote their movie that they ripped off of him. And it was basically like the guy cut his nails. The guy cut his nails, and then he buried it in the woods, and then he came back and he found like a whole like person grew under that, like a plant grows if you like throw the seeds under.
Oh yeah, it was.
Is that really like? I don't know. That feels like it would be a weird, like, Russian folktale or something. I don't know. Maybe he did make it.
Well, I mean, most folktales are like come from like helping children survive. While not having to like
not getting eaten by wolves or cats
just,
or
like,
turtles or anything.
Most folktales are just ways to like teach kids lessons without having to like dumb it down that much. No, I didn't like look at the whole post. I just kind of read like the first like 15 words of his paragraph.
I just kind of read like the first sentence and I got really mad about it.
It was like a woodsman buried a thing. It kind of looked like it was in black and white too, so it reminded me of that one movie, The Lighthouse. I did not actually enjoy The Lighthouse, by the way. I remember David like went to my house and we got like pizza and all that.
Yeah,
and watched it and kept falling asleep.
David keeps on like blowing his load over the lighthouse, and it's not even that good.
It really isn't.
That's me. I haven't seen. I've been meaning to see it because David, I respect his tastes in filmography, so I would like to check it out.
Me, David, and Caesar watched it. It was okay. I'd watch it again with David. David's my homie, and that was it.
David is my friend, and the end. That's a heartwarming story.
Indeed.
Man, that thing must be like destroying the local ecosystem.
They do mention that actually. They tell
Really?
you that you have like 24 hours to like repair the damage or whatever, but I didn't do it.
Huh.
I don't know what it is, but the thing like those from the inactive lava zone, like they scare
Yeah.
me.
I feel that. I can relate to that.
This is the inactive lava zone. This is the mushroom forest. Now that they're giant mushrooms, which mind you, that if you know anything about me, I am terrified of mushrooms.
I am too. Oh my god.
Mind you, if you know anything about Super Mario, woohoo, that's like
mushrooms do kind of like make. I mean, I don't think they really scare me. Like if you stick a mushroom in my face, I'm not gonna go. But like if I see like a mushroom on the ground, I'm gonna feel like really uncomfortable, and I'm probably gonna like try to kick it up or something.
I remember I used to do that in elementary school.
I don't know why, but we used to, in my house, like in our front yard, like for some reason we'd always have like mushrooms like randomly grow on the floor. I think it was because like sometimes like the farmer or not the farmer. Yeah, I farm in my backyard. No, sometimes we the gardeners
local serfs
would like. I wish I had serfs. No, but our gardeners would like forget to blow off like all the grass, and I think like the dead grass would kind of just cause like life to form. No, I'd always find them in the morning.
Always in the morning. Yeah, always in the morning.
Oh yeah, it would always be in the morning. I don't know. How do they grow so fast? How does this work?
I don't know, but because like with mushrooms, the actual like above ground mushroom, that's like I don't think that's like not the plants. That's just. It's just like a weird thing that like disperses spores.
You're stupid.
And then the real fungus is like underground.
The real
so I think it's just because. real fungus among us.
The real meaning of fungus was inside you this
Yeah,
whole
when the,
time.
when the
Alex,
fungus, when the
I have a
fruit,
question
and,
for you. I have a really good question for you.
Better not be the Pokédex.
What if, okay, so like, what if in a universe where everything, okay, you're completely upchanged, right? You're like exactly like normal, like how I know you, Alex, right? Right?
Yeah.
Like every part of you is the exact same, right? What if you lived in a world where everybody else had only one eye, and everybody just called you the Biclops?
I would feel like Leela from Futurama.
They would call you the Biclops, and they would edit your face over the bisexual flag.
That I would be happy with that if they put my face on like a pride flag.
There you go. You're a fucking icon now. That's awesome.
What kind of annoys me sometimes, to be honest, is like, okay, because my favorite colors are basically all of the colors on the bisexual pride flag. So I like to like either wear them or like once I made like a wristband that was like, you know, and it ended up being those colors. And I didn't realize it because I didn't know what their flag was like, and people kept thinking I was bisexual. So if we had like a submarine, right? You could be like the captain. And I'll be the helmsman, despite the fact that I'm terrible at piloting vehicles. I'm terrified of the sea. And then Nick will be just like, well, okay, no. How about this? How about instead we have like a sailing ship, right? Right. And you can be the captain. I'll be the helmsman. David will like man the engine and all that. And then we'll just have like Nick tied to the front, and he'll be like the mermaid. Be like our little mermaid statue.
Oh my god, I just thought of something really awful.
What? Wait, what if I got like, if we like crashed into like the side of a mountain, like in a Sea of Thieves or something?
No, what if this boat has like a furry crucified to the front of the ship? It's not like the person, it's just the suit.
Oh, okay. I can enjoy that. I think that would be funny. You can find anything? Alright,
speaking of mushrooms, I didn't get to tell the story of how like I used to fuck with mushrooms. That in elementary school there would be these nasty fucking Goomba looking things, and I would kick them so hard that they would get like they would get stuck in the fence. They would get like cheese grated and fly through the fence.
Cheese grated.
And yeah. One time I jumped on a mushroom and I slipped and fell down.
Hey, what if like you planted some sunflowers, right? And like once all like the sunflowers bloomed, like basically when like they opened up, like right, and you saw like the sunflowers for the first time, they all just kind of had like Nick's face.
I should probably just look up the entire map of this game instead of. Yeah. Let's see.
If a sunflower had Nick's face on it, I'd probably cut it with like a hedge clipper or something.
Oh, northeastern mushroom forest. That's the one I see on the wiki, Nick, but I also saw a northwestern one.
Nick, you're a little moss growing. You were moss growing on the side of the ship. How do you not have natural instincts on where other mushrooms are?
Because moss is a mushroom.
Wait, is moss?
Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's a plant.
Oh.
Yeah, but Nick, you're like
the full.
Nick.
Yeah, I know. I'm like undergrowth. I should know this, but. Need some of these. Would you bite into one of those little like glowing kelp sacks there?
I would not. I am terrified of all things in the sea.
If it isn't poisonous, and like I know it's not poisonous, then I'd probably take a bite out of it.
I would probably try it too. It kind of looks like it would taste. It looks like it would taste like how do you call it, like that off-brand what's it called, Sunny D? You know what I'm talking about?
No, not at all.
Kelpie G.
Yeah, it tastes like Kelpie G. Is succulent flesh.
But off-brand Sunny D, like just shitty orange juice of any kind.
Yeah, like shitty orange juice, basically.
I think it would taste like what's that grapefruit?
Grapefruit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
If it tastes like that, I'd eat that shit all day. Cause
if it tasted like Squirt, I would definitely eat it then.
I hate
Squirt.
Squirt hurts my mouth.
Delicious. You're not supposed to eat it or drink it if you have like certain medical conditions, like
really?
Cancer. Yeah.
What's in it?
No, like anything like grapefruit flavored, because you're not supposed
Oh.
to eat grapefruit if you had cancer. But my dad
True.
can't eat grapefruit no more. It's sad. My mom rubs it in his face by eating like 3 grapefruits a week.
Wait, why can't you eat grapefruit?
Like her mouth is just like stained red eating at a grapefruit. It's like, oh, that's so good. Yeah, and your dad's just like sitting there. He's decrepit. His little mustache is drooping. I don't know if he has a mustache or not.
He has grapefruit deficiency.
It's grapefruit withdrawal.
Oh my god, I was coughed up my. Oh Jesus, I was coughed up my water.
Oh, but
I was eating cereal for like the first time in a couple days, and like I was just, eating my cereal, and then I kind of like slurped it wrong, and I started like coughing up a storm. It was a whole month.
That's such a mundane thing, but that's really funny to think about.
Right.
what's your? I have a question for you guys. What's your favorite 2D animated Disney movie?
Favorite 2D
I
animated
like
Disney
Mulan.
movie.
Wait, hold on. Does Atlantis count?
Yes.
No,
You can only
Emperor's
choose
New
one.
Groove. It's definitely Emperor's New Groove. There's no way it's not Emperor's New Groove.
It's a tie between Mulan and Emperor's New Groove. One is fucking funny, and the other one is just like it's a generally good film.
You
know,
guys
good
are like,
filmmaking.
you guys are like right on my brainwaves right
okay, look,
now.
I don't-
'cause
I don't
thinking
get it,
those
like,
two movies
alright.
exactly.
People apparently Emperor's New Groove wasn't well received because people didn't like it, and I'm like, how do you not like that movie? It's hilarious.
I know, right? It's like I don't understand it either. I think maybe what's happening is that it was kind of like stuck in between that era where people were like, or when like the whole thing about Disney is that either they can be funny, but they can also be like heartfelt. Which even then, like Emperor's New Groove, it had some feels in there.
All
So,
all I'm hearing is that it's Disney's Wind Waker. That no one liked it when it came out, but everyone's crapping their pants over
Okay.
it now.
Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate.
Hey dude, hey Nick, what if you were like, at sea, right, and you haven't seen like a woman in like years, right, because it's like the 1800s.
I don't need to be in C for that.
Okay, you haven't
fuck
seen like,
off.
a woman in like years, and then you hear like the bell, right, and you just hear Babe Ahoy, and there's like a giant rock statue.
Oh god, you got the guy in the crow's nest. He goes, "Babe ahoy!" Oh my god,
I thought that one
Nick,
was
how,
funny to
so
you
you're
he's ringing his big old bell. Ding ding.
You know,
Nick,
one
how-
day I
how-
was sitting in band class and I was really excited because like two things happened, right? I managed to do my first ever 10-minute mile while running,
Oh,
and then I got a couple like Dungeons and Dragons book, and I wanted to show him off for my band teacher, but he was busy and he told me to, he kind of like snapped a little. He told me like
that was like a
he's busy and
Christian.
he told you to sawed off.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, Nick, how come you don't glow like these mushrooms? Jeez.
I'm deficient in nutrients.
We need to
But
feed him more
I-
phosphorus.
I feed you little fish flakes every day.
What if like, hey Nick, what if I just
It's not
like
enough.
gave you
It's like feeding me Cheerios. No, Cheerios
What do you
suck.
want?
Okay, maybe that's a hot take. I don't know, but I hate Cheerios.
It depends.
I
Are we
mean-
talking Honey Nut Cheerios or like no flavor Cheerios?
All Cheerios. All
Okay,
Cheerios.
First of all, yogurt Cheerios, multigrain Cheerios, and unflavored Cheerios are fantastic. Honey Nut Cheerios are actual ass, and they taste like piss.
There might be an exception for like the multigrain stuff because I've never tried it. I might like it. I like
no.
cereal that isn't diabetes, but
I only like the only Cheerios I like are Fruit Loops and and the
banking your
unflavored
ship up. Like Fruit Loops. Man, I haven't even. I like Fruit Loops.
fruit on the
What if I like handed you a Fruit Loop, right, or a Fruit Loop container, and you opened it? And it was like it wasn't like in the regular like spiral or anything. And you opened it, and it was in the shape of a Mobius strip.
Wait, a what?
What if you
I-
opened
say
like a packet of like a Fruit Loop, right? Or no, not Fruit Loops. I'm sorry. What if you like opened a packet of Fruit by the Foot, right?
Yeah.
And you opened it, and it wasn't like packaged like the normal way, like on the inside, and it was just in the shape of a Mobius strip.
A movie strip?
Mobius
okay,
strip? You don't know
if-
what the Mobius strip is?
Okay, wait. I want to
Mobi-
answer
hold on.
first. I want to answer first. If I saw a fucking Fruit by the Foot Mobius strip, I would have a stroke and die because that means the Matrix is real.
I've never heard of this thing before.
I've never.
Please,
Okay.
Is it like a weird, like, Euclidean, however you say it?
It's
Weird, non-geometric object? What is it?
Technically it's non-Euclidean because all geometry is non-Euclidean because we live on a circular planet. But
So we live in a society. Like, I looked it up and it was like a weird, like,
yeah, it's a weird
like
shape
infinity.
where, like, if you stay on one side, eventually you're gonna end up on the other side somehow.
Yeah.
Toxic fluid intake immediately.
I think I would shit myself. I don't know.
There you are.
I'd look at it. I'm not like with
What
confusion.
would even happen if you took a bite out of it?
I would look at it and I'll be like, oh my god, this is a priceless artifact. I could sell this for like 3 gazillion or something.
What is it? My manager right at my work, he bought like a whole case of like Katy Perry like Oreos, or no Lady Gaga Oreos, and I was like,
Yeah.
why the hell would you do that? And he told me that he like collects like a lot of Lady Gaga merch, and he managed to like buy a bunch of like, it was like Bratz dolls, and
Oh my-
they were
is
basically
he scalping?
yeah, he was basically like scalping like Lady Gaga merch.
Oh my god.
Like he loves Lady Gaga, but he scalps a bunch of merch, and like my other manager pointed out, but aren't Oreos like perishable? And it was a good point because like first of all, are they perishable? Second of all, like if I'm being
yeah,
totally
of course.
honest, like why?
Guys, wait, shut up. The year is 30,502, and all society has collapsed, and you and your family and your talking dog, which is pretty funny, go up to what is it, New York, and find the last Oreo factory and make a town.
This is the
there.
plot to a Family Guy episode. I literally know exactly what fucking Family Guy episode you're talking about.
It was
Yeah.
Oh my
Y2K,
God.
wasn't it?
The Y2K.
You know what? It took me an embarrassing amount of time.
World
to
ends
real-
and they fucking go to get Twinkies.
You have no idea. It took me an embarrassing.
Did you discover it before or after the game came out?
This game. Shut up, I hate you. I hate every fabric of your being.
We should play that game on the channel.
Next, so back to the topic from like earlier. What would you prefer us to feed you?
Fucking like I don't know, man. Get like some like krill or something from outside the ship or
You're
something.
a mushroom. I'm not just spending precious krill on you.
Nick, if you ask for krill one more time, we're going to grill you.
How do you grill like disgusting lichen?
I
Ugh.
scrape you off the side and then I kind of like bunch you up into a patty and bring you a Nick burger.
It's like the Impossible Burger.
When you said the Impossible Burger, because like
Or the Impossible Whopper, that's what it's called,
No,
right?
no, okay, because my brain works at like 500 miles per hour, but it has like 0 common sense. And so when you said Impossible Whopper, the moment I heard like the part like impa, oh, I thought you were gonna talk about the imposter's sauce. What a mighty beast.
Guys, we gotta make the imposter burger.
Jesus.
Wait, have you seen that video where it's like we're gonna make an imposter lunch?
No, but that sounds terrible.
Don't watch it.
Is it like a crazy burger tier, or is it
No,
just
no,
like
it's
painful?
like some mom making like a kid's lunch.
Aw.
from school.
I don't think I could watch that and like laugh at them. It's just, I don't know, like
I don't think I could
you
see
have
that with my
feelings
eyes.
of-
I can only laugh at cringe when it's like disgusting old people or something like that are terrible people.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Nick, what'd you do?
that's what happens to people, man.
Nick,
You know, you joke for so long that you know, is it really a joke anymore?
I woke up one day because I kept looking at gnome memes for like a whole day. I woke up thinking I was a gnome for a second. I was like, I need to go outside.
No, you fucking. Oh my god.
Okay, no.
Jesus, you woke up with like body dysmorphia. What the hell?
No,
You woke up and thought you were
I
a
didn't
gnome.
like. I didn't look at myself and think I was a gnome. I kind of just like woke up and I was thinking, all right, now I have to go do like gnome activity.
I gotta go harvest my fucking toadstools in the back or something.
I gotta go stand in my garden and make sure no witches cast curses on my
Gotta put on my stupid little cone hat so rocks don't crush my brain. What?
Watch the video I just sent you on Instagram.
What the fuck did you just send me? We're in a recording session right now. This better be good. What is that? Ew!
Listen to it.
What is that?
Listen to the sound it makes.
Why you laugh at that?
That's stupid. That's so stupid. Why does he look? This video looks like it's older than all of us combined. Jesus. God damn it. Oh my god. And Mr. Sexual Predator is emailing. Or not emailing.
Wait, have you guys
DMing
seen
me.
like that one Predator movie, and it's like a newer one, and it's like the Predator doesn't like attack this kid with autism because like autism is like some advanced evolutionary trait.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
I
Wait, what?
really do feel like there is zero science behind that, because I'm pretty sure the reason that
No, that there literally is zero science behind it.
Right, 'cause
and it's
the whole-
also horrifically
okay.
offensive.
Yes, it is terribly offensive.
What
because-
are you guys talking about?
Okay, in
Do
the
you not know
newest like
about this whole
Predator
thing?
movie, right? The one with like
The what?
okay, in the newest Predator movie, there's like this kid who has autism, right? And the Predator doesn't try to kill him because he is like, apparently autism is like some like superhuman trait, and that's just so terrible because it's literally just like ignoring the fact that like autism is like it's a
struggle to live with.
Yeah, it's like
you know?
an actual struggle to live with. And like there's a reason why like autism is considered bad. It's because like, you know, humans, we grew up like social creatures, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you're not a social person, like the reason like why we kind of like get sad if we're like not well liked is because like if we're not well liked, then we're probably gonna like die because nobody wants to share their precious like raw meat.
Precious like, yeah, they're fucking berries and nuts or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
okay, you know what? Here's the thing. I've always found it to be like where, you know, like female AI voices are either the most comforting or like disturbing, right? But male AI voices are just always hilarious for some reason.
Yeah,
it's because male AI voices are either like, they're either Captain Dickhead or they're British.
Yeah, exactly. What was it though? I love green text so much. Okay, and you know, a lot of
I love
people
them
like
too.
to like associate with 4chan with terrible things, but 4chan does one good thing, and it's remind people that they are not nearly as terribly socially awkward as they think.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
if
there
you-
actually
if
are
you-
genuinely cool people
'cause
on
if you
4chan.
think you are a
though.
loser, if you think you are a loser, go on to any 4chan subreddit or not, 4chan board, right?
Subreddits.
Shut up. Go to any 4chan board and just start reading, and you will feel instantly a lot less terrible.
You'll find someone who's worse than you. It's just it's like a rule of the internet. You know, if you go
Yeah.
on a 4chan board, you'll find someone worse.
It's true.
Ah.
It's absolutely true. There are lots
Trying to think of one that comes to mind. I think it's like I don't know if it's like the animals board or something like that. It's like a certain board for like pet keeping. I think it's an aquarium board, but I know people there are pretty chill.
Yeah, the one time I saw
I don't.
One time I saw a
personally-
post on the aquarium thing that this guy got his slingshot and shot a giant rock through his aquarium.
What the fuck? No, that's fucking fake. That's fucking hamster danced of everything. What was it? What was it? Hamster?
A hamster dance. Are you really that dumb?
No, it's because it has like a weird spelling. Hamster dance.
Yeah, hamster dance. That's how you spell hamster.
That's not how you spell hamster. It has a P in it.
No,
This
it
the
doesn't.
title. The title has a P in it.
Oh,
Hamster dance.
Never mind.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I thought you
You
were. being
fucking
stupid.
stink.
Oh, Ollie Falkenstein.
You dumb motherfucker. Jesus. You absolutely reprehensible fellow.
What if I was like piloting a submarine with you, right? And say we were in a nice little cool submarine, right?
If you're piloting the submarine, I would be scared knowing you crashed it into the ceiling like twice.
I would feel really sad. Oh my god. Man,
Yeah.
I love this biome in the game because it reminds me of the beaches in California.
Yeah, what about the sneeches in California?
Anyways,
We don't talk
Nick, so
about
what if
the
we were like
stinchers.
piloting a sub, right? So we're in a nice
Yeah.
submarine,
So
and we're kind of just going.
So
on a
this
leisure-
isn't like the Nautilus then. It's just a science submarine, real
Yeah.
submarine. All right.
Right.
high
So,
tech
we're in our
equipment.
submarine, right, and we're, just, going through, like, the ocean floor, right? And you hear, like, a really, like, loud, like, a really loud ocean noise, right? So you looked out, like, the front window as I was, like, piloting it, right? You were looking on the sonar, and it was, like, right on top of us. And you saw, like, Alex, like, absolutely massive in, like, swim trunks, just, like, swim by us. Like, he was, like, 40 feet long.
Yeah. What if I start saying?
I would call I would fucking call the technician because I would think that like a fucking like helium leak sprung or something and we're hallucinating and dying.
Yeah.
Torpedoes.
You know what I find
at the-
hilarious for some reason? I don't know why. I'm just
What?
talking about this right now, but I always found it just absolutely hilarious that
Yeah.
the fact that they decided to like that they really like honestly back in like the 50s they decided to develop nuclear artillery shells.
That sounds flawed. That sounds like a very flawed design.
What is that thing?
I don't know. It's like a crab.
Yeah, the little eye crab things. You see them in the ship, don't you?
No.
We haven't been there yet.
Yeah. I thought okay, maybe they changed that. I don't know. But you see like a weird version there. It's like a super one. Super
Well, I don't know what
crab.
I'm gonna do here for 15 minutes.
If you were stuck on a deserted island of stupidness,
Like this one here.
would you revert back to monkey?
I mean, I don't have a choice, do I? I wish I had a little like Cortana to tell me when to eat and drink.
Ramming speed.
Lamp.
Hey Nicholas, what if like I was like piloting the Titanic, right? Oh fuck!
Well, that would explain a lot.
Yeah,
It's
okay,
okay
so what
though.
if we
He was,
like went
he was
to like
doing it
some...
for the. He was doing it for the irony. It's alright. Jeez.
You can do that.
Have you seen that video?
No.
It's like a video where they're alright. So they're running up to like a big old rock in the middle of the ocean, and it's at just the right angle where they kind of like they go fucking vertical on it. It's insane.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Imagine if ships did that in real life.
In what? What the fuck is
If they just like if they didn't like crush, like they didn't have dynamic crushing or whatever, they were solid objects.
You say like dynamic crushing as in if this was a video game. Life was a
It is. It's just a video game, man. It's just
Yeah,
a
we're in
video
the
game.
Matrix, dude.
Look in the corner of the screen,
Where? Hold on, I'm trying to look.
right there. Hold on.
Dude,
Stay
stop!
still. Right there. See that?
No.
Oh. I guess yeah. You're not awakened yet. You gotta awaken first before you can see it.
Just it has like the alien structures.
Yeah.
Every little thing in this game terrifies the shit out of me.
I like
And that
how
pixel
long-
right there.
Because I see that pixel
Ooh.
right there, Alex. Can you just stop
I see that
saying
pixel too right there. What's it doing? It's doing a little funny dance. Do people do that? Like, do people really like stick? Do they really like stick nails into bats or whatever?
I
as,
would
like, a
assume it would have
self-defense thing or
happened
whatever?
at one point in human history.
Like, at
Yeah,
one-
but now we have metal ones, so you can't
yeah,
do
we have
that.
metal ones, and
Actually,
they're
wood bats are
debatably better.
because
So
they're
like,
heavier, apparently, and they don't dent.
yeah, really?
Nick, why aren't you bioluminescent?
Because I
Evolution
didn't
is
evolve that trait. I didn't have enough points to get that trait. I put it all into never dying. It's like those it's like that immortal jellyfish that just keeps like
Generating.
reincarnating itself.
And if you could reincarnate yourself infinitely over the entire, span of the history of the Earth, wouldn't you?
Probably not that. No, I don't think so. I don't want to see what happens in like 200 years.
I don't think stuff's gonna live that long. Like like the jellyfish ain't gonna be so immortal once we fucking kill it with our global warming.
It
Why do I have a
doesn't-
purple tablet? What does this even do?
You use it to like unlock a stupid ancient alien thing later. I
Yeah,
think.
you said Ancient Aliens. Oh, give 'em
I
a point.
did.
Give 'em-
Woo,
give 'em a-
Yeah, there
I
you go.
thought it was
there.
the green. I thought you needed the green one.
You stick your stupid
That's
little Adobe
really
icon.
scary. If you don't let go, it's gonna crush your fingers.
Oh, you're gonna see something real scary soon.
Oh, I'm not going
Me?
fucking there.
See, it even gives you a hint.
Hint for what?
Man, 'cause on the ground there was a little broken tablet there.
Okay, yeah, but what's
Wow.
the hint?
That you need a fucking tablet to go in there.
I'm fucking scared to go in, Nick. You never should have told me. Alright, bitches, let's do this.
Yeah, that's fair. It is kind of terrible.
Unprecedented integrity. No match
fucking
is
scared.
found in
I'm
database.
scared. Oh,
Perform
Andrew, what is that?
analysis.
don't scare me, best.
Alex, you need to go to sleep.
No.
You need that to like unlock a thing. I think it's like a key, sorta.
I got the ion cube. What kind of ion is it? Well, I mean, aren't all ions in cubes? Because like,
Isn't it? Wait. Is that the ions of Sauron?
no one likes the
This is our show now.
I don't like you.
It's a Nick.
The Andrew Don show.
The what?
The what?
The fucking Andrew Don show. He put his stupid little head on a dinosaur.
Wait, isn't that the dinosaur that doesn't exist?
What?
What's the dinosaur that doesn't exist? That was like a Brachiosaurus or something. The long neck ones.
What are you talking? Are you talking about Brontosaurus? That one's a valid genus now. It exists, but
Really?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You know what, Nick? If it's really a genus, then how come they all dead? Huh?
you know you got me
Oh
there.
yeah, Nick. If they're really,
I can explain species, but I can't explain genuses. He's got me there.
Nick, if it was a real genus, how come it's not something named cool like Levi's?
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna watch the video you sent me.
It's scary little rabbits.
What?
What happened?
Watch the video you sent me.
Isn't that such a terrible noise?
Yeah, that's the only reason I saved it, because the noise was so bad.
I don't know how to feel.
The noise is so. It not only does it crunch, it makes like a squishy sound.
I don't
It
know
makes
what
like
it
an
is
Austin
about like
Powers.
these giant things, but it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
Something really stupid. Oh, I almost fell off my chair.
It does.
Fucking scared the shit out of me.
Are we able to go under the island yet, or is that too deep?
I mean, I probably
Dude,
could.
I almost fell off my chair like twice in a row
Oh.
right now.
Hey Nick, what if you had like a hernia, right, and your doctor just went like to your taint and he just like sealed it with this?
I had a hernia and he got a big old needle and popped it. Ugh.
I think that's how
And,
a
and a
hernia
little
works.
embryo came out. The little embryo.
Oh! That's
Ah,
gross.
that's how men give
Oh,
birth. All right,
oh.
guys, 30 seconds.
This is like watching the moon crush us in 2025.
Whoa! Did you see that thing?
Oh,
it has.
God.
It
Oh,
has an,
there
it
it
has
is.
an erect-
There. Oh. It's gonna do something awesome. What's it going to do?
That's not a good.
That's someone in intestinal
I
distress
think
right
something
there.
is gonna
Survivor,
explode.
we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke
We're
an
smart
atmosphere
boys.
and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building
Happy
down
travels,
there?
happy landings.
What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
Well, that blow. That was an anticlimactic. That sucked ass. What is this?
Because you were expecting
matter?
it, dumbass.
Those men are dead, Alex.
No, they're not. They're not real.
That's a whole crew of men that just fucking exploded into brimstone.
No, that's not what happened. What happened was that the game's code went erase these fools, and then that's what happened.
Well, that's all there is to the story for now. Until
Okay.
Alex, that's not an appropriate thing to say at the funeral.
No, look, you see all those little like things that are burning up into ash.
Alex, security is taking you out right now. Security is fucking pummeling you and throwing you out of the building.
I'm gonna say, you know, we can just load the last save file and tell them not to get over here. Just come on.
Detecting severe attention.
We're gonna fucking undertell it up in this. Jesus.
I'm gonna try to make it back home by driving backwards.
You okay? You okay? Holy fuck, man, that thing's on fire.